Hello guys, it's Sam here with Investing with Sam. Today I'm going to be doing a video on BLNK charging, ticker symbol BLNK. Now I've actually just done a video on EVgo, so if you want to go check that out after this video, they're another charging an EV charging company. Now over the next 3 to 6 months, maybe even the next year, I am actually looking to open a position in a EV charging company. Now I don't actually know which company I'm going to invest in as of today. Um, there are two companies that I am obviously quite considering to invest in, one being BLNK Charging and the other one being EVgo. But the problem with EVgo is they haven't done their merger yet, so I'm waiting on that, waiting to see what the valuations will be, and I'm waiting for them to obviously report their first earnings to see what their revenue is and stuff like that. Um, Obviously, with BLNK Charging, uh, I did actually own the stock. I did at one point when I first started getting into investing last year. I bought the stock around 9, 10, $11, something like that. And I remember we had the SEC report or something. Someone done a report talking about how someone basically done a report and they had to get investigated basically. And I remember around them type of prices there. It was around August, I believe. The price of the stock just literally plummeted. Um, if I can see here, yeah, around. Oh no, I don't know when it was. 1 year. Where was it? Yeah, around these prices here. So, um, late August, early September, as you can see there, we went all the way down to $7. And I remember at these type of prices, I was just buying. I kept buying and buying. Um, it was a bit of a risk at the time, but it obviously paid off. If I would have kept the stock, I did sell the stock around, I think it was high teens, high 20s. I'm not too sure, around $25, I believe. I don't remember when I sold it. It was sometime in 2020. Um, I just thought at the time, I just thought I'd take my profit. I didn't really understand the whole vision of long-term investing. Uh, what I did, but I just thought to myself, this is a small cap company. The valuation at the time for what their revenue was, even today. Now, this is what I'm going to talk about right now. Even today, what the market valuation is compared to the revenue, it's definitely overvalued. But let's not take into consideration the whole EV sector as a whole hasn't even taken off yet. It's just getting into the start of the early innings. And obviously, as the whole EV sector grows, charging companies that provide products are going to have to grow with it. So, I think the revenue will definitely catch up with the market cap valuation. Hence, why I feel like BLNK charging is obviously slightly overvalued. But like I said, when it grows, it's going to grow really quick, and you're hardly going to have any time to jump on the stock. You'll see 10-20% growing in the space of 2 to 3 days. I mean, even over the last month, we've been hit hard with the whole SPAC situation and the whole small cap situation. All the stocks. If you're in a small cap company over the last 3 months, you'll know that it's been hit pretty hard. And I think we're just on a slow recovery right now. If we definitely hit another bear market where inflation fears come back into it, we can definitely see BLNK go back down to maybe around these $26 levels, maybe $30. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I am looking to obviously open a position in BLNK possibly. I am waiting for their next earnings to see if they are obviously improving their revenue. Uh, if I'll show you right here their financials, like I said, what their market cap is 1.63 billion. Now, if I show you their revenue, it hasn't really taken off, hasn't really grown at a very fast pace, which everyone was expecting it to. But like I said, EV, it's not going to happen in 2 to 3 years. It's going to be a 10, 15, 20-year play, you know. So obviously when that happens, you should also expect the EV charging stations to also have that effect and have that growth, that 10 to 15, 20-year period. So yeah, obviously, if you look here, it hasn't been really fast growth, but we have seen growth since 2019 to 2020 annually on their revenue side. Obviously, the earnings obviously hasn't improved from 2019 to 2020. Quarterly, now we haven't grown in revenue since Q4 2020, but in Q1 2021 we are on you know on growth to beat in the 2020 annual revenue, which was 6.23 million. So there is growth there. but it's not rapid growth right now. But I feel like when this whole thing takes effect, the revenue will literally grow really fast at a rapid pace. So this gives you an opportunity, either way you see it, it gives you an opportunity to build a position. You don't have to go all in at once. You can just slowly add shares into your stock portfolio and build a position. It's giving you time to do that. And as you do that, you can also gain data for yourself on, their Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 earnings to know how the company's going, if it's still growing and stuff like that, the problems that might occur, how they're going to deal with it. So there's a lot of time for you to invest in this. Don't go all in all at once. That's one of the things that I preach. One thing I've learned this year anyway. There's some companies that I've invested in that I've put a lot of money into, and I've had to average down. And I've looked back at right now, and I think to myself, damn, maybe if I invested just small bits, I would have got a better average. But we learn. And obviously I can take that into the future as of from now. But like I said with Blink, I like what they're trying to do. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see over the next couple of months. I'll definitely do an update video on what I'm looking to do. I am definitely looking to invest in a EV charging company, whether that be EVgo or Blink Charging Full, I might open 2 positions on both of the companies. I do like Blink. Like I said, I did own them before. It would have been best if I just held my shares that I had there and then, but we live and learn, I guess. I took my profit, and that was that. So other than that, guys, please like and subscribe if you can. That would be much appreciated. If you want to go check out my other videos, that would be much appreciated as well. Last month, I would say we've been gaining quite a bit of views. We've been growing in views, but the subscriber button hasn't really been growing. So I would appreciate if you could subscribe and keep locked in with all the videos that I upload in the future. Other than that, guys, please like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching.